Hey everybody, and welcome to Omni Griffin Plays Magicite. This game's been pretty popular as of late. A lot of YouTubers have picked it up. The reason I picked it up is because I love roguelikes, and this is a roguelike, and it actually looks pretty fun. I've watched a few videos, so I do have a little bit more knowledge than my friends, and I have been playing with my friends, so we've unlocked some stuff. Nothing too crazy, nothing too difficult to unlock. Kill 15 monsters, mine 20 ores, and reach level 5 and get your first skill. Gives you the chance to unlock those. It's like a 20% chance for each of them. You start as a peon, which starts with a wooden axe and 2 random items, but I prefer the noble because you get a bonus magic. You notice HP plus 1, HP plus 1 magic. They all kind of have their own thing. Like the Orclops just has better attack and starts with bone tools, and the Dwarf starts with an axe and a bow. But I like the noble personally. So that's what I'm going to start as. And I like variant 1 for the hair. We've unlocked a few hats too. Gather 10 plants, mine 10 ores, defeat 10 monsters, and visit a specific biome, the tundra biome in this case. I'm going to go Berserker Scarf, because that gives me a chance to increase my attack. And I also don't have any companions. Those are significantly harder to unlock. So, now we roll stats. We get 2 traits, which give us something. And then you get green, which means that it's more likely to level up, and red, which means it's less likely to level up, and white is just normal. So I'm looking for basically a lot of green and some good stats here. I like using magic as well, so this is actually pretty good. Woodcutter, that loses us some defense though, which is kind of bad, but also not terrible. But I want to keep rolling. This looks good. Gatherer, which means you'll collect twice as many ingredients when gathering, and miner, yeah, let's give it a shot. I don't want to be too picky and be rolling at this for 5 minutes. So let's get started. So I only start with the stone axe, but the stone axe means that I'm going to get more out of trees when I cut them down, instead of starting with the wooden axe. Now I have to be careful because this boar will wreck me. Every enemy has a pretty predictable pattern in this game. The boar pretty much charges a set distance, and if it hits something, it turns around. So let's make some more tools. The first thing I want to make is a sword. So, first of all, right-click picks up whole stack. Sorry, left-click picks up whole stack, right-click picks up half. And if you left-click over an empty slot, you'll drop it, or a full spot, it'll stack if they're the same thing. If you right click, you'll drop a single one. This is the safest way to craft stuff, or the safest way to do it, because if you stack them all and then use the shift click, it crafts them all. Now, I actually did want all those to be in place, so I don't mind. But it's worth noting that if I don't want to craft all these sticks, because if I just craft one like this, I'll get an axe handle. Unless I wanted 9 axe handles, I didn't want to do it like that. So we're going to, I want 2 blades, one for my pickaxe. Now the sword's a little special. It's a wooden stick and a wooden plank. So now we've got kind of the stuff I want to start with. It's going to be the sword, the pickaxe. Watch this fool. Basically gonna have to try and read him. Hopefully he dies pretty quickly here. I think he's only got 1 or 2 more hits from my sword left in him. Nope. And that was bad judgment too. That got me hit. If I get hit one more time, I will die. See, I get an attack and a magic, which is pretty nice. These slimes will only do 1 damage to me if they hit me, I believe. That said, I still don't want to risk it. Jump down some more trees while we're at it. There is such a thing as more than enough wood. And yes, the jokes write themselves, but I'm going to at least attempt to refrain myself. Alright, so the pick gets used on things like this, and we've got one on stone. This is a little risky. Yep, a little risky. Oh, we actually get a potion. Level up again. So, what we can do here is if you craft 2 herb together, you get a small potion. Craft 2 small potions, you get a big potion. Big potions will heal you 5, and little potions heal you 2. So I could use 2 small potions, or I could just use 1 big potion. Now you got a left, so you got a right click. I mixed up my left and my right pretty substantially at this point. But to use a potion, you have to right click your left click, just to swing it. And you can actually hit stuff with it and do damage, but it's not very effective. It doesn't do much damage. Alright, now we've got spider down here, which I'm actually happy to see. So I can hopefully get some spider webs. There we go. Now the spider webs are going to be used for one of 2 things. I'm either going to use it to... Well, either way it's going to get used to make string. But that string can be used for a net, or it can be used... for a net or for stringing a bow. Both of which are useful. Now you'll notice that some of these patches have colors on them. This one has gold. But I'm not getting gold, as you can see. That's why upgrading your pickaxe is actually very, very crucial. Because your pickaxe is what determines what ore you can get, and that hurt quite a bit. Still not dead? Alright, so I got enough attack that I'm now one-shotting pigs, basically, which is pretty darn sweet. Which means that I don't waste as much durability with my weapon. Yes, you have to have the tier below that color to get it. So if I want gold, I have to have iron. If I want iron, I have to have stone. How much stone do I have? I have 6 stone, so I can actually make myself a stone pickaxe here. And yes, I see what that slime is. So I know that's a little fast. My stomach is grumbling because I have not eaten yet. You'll notice that my food meter is 3 out of 8. Oh, nice. I got 2 potions. So you'll notice over here, HP, mana, that's health, and that is stamina. Stamina is used for dodging. You can run, or you can simply use Q and E to dodge. But if you use it, you'll notice it's using up some of my stamina, and eventually I won't be able to do it. I almost get myself right there. Still can't one-shot those. I probably don't need any more wood. I'm probably good for a really long time. And my stone axe is about to break anyway. Which means this is probably for the best. Come on, slime. Bring it. Unfortunately, this stone block is giving me the problem. So, now I get to select my first skill patch. I'm going to choose here. Honestly, I don't know what they all do. But look at it. For 10 seconds, you rapidly regain mana. So that's going to allow me to use spells pretty darn freely, actually. Which means that I would like to get a staff sooner than later. And I think I can. Do I have enough spiderweb? Yes, I do, which is amazing. So I've got string, 2 string make a net, and a stick makes a bug net. So I actually now want to go find some bugs without hopefully getting hit by these guys. I know there are some bugs back here. I don't remember if I mentioned, but there is a time limit on these levels. The story behind this is that there are an evil scourge upon the land. I'm going to go back too far and have to run away from the scourge. This is really bad. And I did that. So that's real fast. Heal, just so that I don't accidentally get myself killed. I knew I saw a bunch of bugs, and I don't know where they went. We've officially gone too far. Rocks did not end up being very convenient for me. But we are going to just keep on pressing forward. It's literally like 5 minutes. It's quite a decent bit of time. I am starving. Okay, this is something I need to deal with right now. If you starve, and yes, I'm pooping a little bit. If you starve, you start losing health, as though you were taking damage, which can kill you. Oh, there's. If I'd only waited. Now, you need to be careful when hitting these guys. Oh, my sword broke. Oh, Jesus. I accidentally hit E and dodged right into them. Oh, that was really bad. But all I got was score. That was only an 8-minute run, so let's play again. We'll actually play with the same stats if we play again. That was gonna go pretty well, too. I just made that silly mistake. This should be enough for me to make a sword. I'm going to need it. Sort of pretty much right away. Yep, because we've got a bee and a boar. Crit, which is really nice. Bees basically just fly at you in a straight line. Level up. Now, this is a contained enough place that I should be able to predict this boar fairly well. And wreck him, hopefully. I believe that is a pretty good description of what just happened. And I still do need to make a pick. Darn it. I jumped a little bit too late. Might as well kill him. I've got time. So that was just bad decision making right there. I thought I could back up far enough. I honestly wasn't a big fan of the way that level started. Bees and boars, forcing a bunch of combat right away. I killed that pig. Alright, so let's do this. Let's make our gear real fast. The way we would like to. Eventually it just becomes very mechanical, which I don't think is too bad of a thing. It might be nice to, oh, there was a small tree, and the other one's from below. It'd be nice to just kind of start with all the stuff that I need, but that's supposed to be the downside of starting with the stone. Oh, that's super convenient, starting with 2 spiderwebs there. There are 2 bugs right here. All I need to do is find some more spiderweb, and hopefully that will immediately be able to jump into magic. Right now I'm at 7 out of 6 mana. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I'm not really going to question it. I'm not sure how that pig managed to pull that one off, but come at me, slime. Not quite enough to one-shot you. There's a boar down there. That dodge prevented me from taking damage. I'm now in a very bad situation. That boar, I hate that boar so much right now. Alright, so I'm gonna bait the boar out and then kill it. Come at me, boar. I could just drop it down here, but got it. Leveled up, only got a dex. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, and there's the attack bonus from our scarf. So even though we didn't get exactly what we wanted, it actually worked out pretty well. Alright, so now to take care of these slimes. Let me be. Bone. Don't ask how we got bones from a bee. Exoskeletons are, you know, not really bones. There are 2 pigs there. Come on, you pansy. Fight me. Okay, there was enough space there. I was not sure. That was really close. Now, despite the fact that those vines look terrifying and like they'll try and kill me, they actually won't. They are harmless vines. And of course, because there are so many bugs sitting around, there will definitely not be... Wow, that was really unfortunate. Let's hope real fast that slime is coming right over here. That slime could smell my weakness and the fact that I was crafting. Back slime. That's a good bit of stone. In fact, it's just enough to do what you want. Of course, create a stone pickaxe. That means we can get ironite out of the ground. Of course, our next tier of materials, basically. Oh, that's super inconvenient. Gotta be really careful with these boards in the stone. And that's a level up. Now I get to pick a patch. I'm gonna once again do this. Makes your friends jealous. That's actually pretty cool. That is actually really cool. I just don't know when it's going to wear off, and that's what makes me worry. There's no good way to handle this. About to break, which means I've got 1 or 2 hits left in it. Hopefully enough to kill the pig. Just enough. It's got like 1 durability left. That has to be it. Oh wow. Okay, so are we gonna go a little crazy? The answer is yes, actually. But I will need to create a new sword. So why don't we do that? I have exactly what I need right here. Because this sword's at what? 3 durability. It's giving us attack, magic, and dex. That's probably why we're over cap. So, this is what I would call a risky play, especially because of that stupid thing. So that broke. Quickly equip another one. Come at me. Basically, we're just going to keep hitting this. Bees are going to come out, and then we're just going to kill bees. And hopefully not die ourselves. Gotta level up, which gives us an attack, a dex, and a magic. We did not get the bonus from our scarf. There we go. A lot of experience. A ton of experience. And a level up. I don't know what our stats were. I don't think we got any stats. I think we just got that attack. This one's going to be slightly harder. Luckily we didn't spawn anymore, or we did. Yeah. If we spawn another one with that swing, I likely would have landed on it and died. I'm going to have to run when this explodes. I am starving. That is very inconvenient. And of course, my risk did not pay off. This is how this game goes sometimes. Ah, we got a 12th variant. And we're at a 20-minute episode. I'd like to do one more play. One more play. Hopefully it goes better than... Oh, jeez. What a start. So... super inconvenient start. There we go. That is barely enough for us to craft a sword. We're gonna need this sword. And that's that. I think this is a good sign that we should just stop. Score of 8. Usually I do a lot better than this. I think it's just... yeah, just me being bad. It's just me being bad. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's the first episode. I think this is going to be one of those games that ends up with relatively shorter episodes, kind of like Rogue Legacy. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you have a good run, it can be significantly longer, and I'll deal with that when it comes. But until then, I'm just going to be failing at beating the first level. But I think this is a good introductory look at Magicite. If you liked what you saw, hopefully you will continue to watch my series on this. I will try and be as informative as I possibly can. The game isn't really all that finished. I mean, you know, you can go all the way to the end, but looking at some of the forum posts and stuff, there's some stuff that the developers still want to add, or at least it sounds like they still want to add, that don't seem to have made it into the game just yet. So it looks like there's going to be some more updates, and it'll probably get even better, maybe some balancing issues. Not really sure what they're planning on doing, but as you get to see more, you'll kind of see how the game evolves and changes. I'll probably pick a different class to start next time. Maybe I'll try the Dwelf, but we will see. And hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like and or favorite it. It really does help out a lot. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm planning on releasing a few more of these episodes. At least a few. We'll see how tired I get of Magicite. Hopefully maybe I'll put up some episodes of me and my friends playing, although we are pretty bad as a group. And we were having some ping issues, but I think that's more our internet rather than anything else. But yeah, hopefully I will see you guys next time.